Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going over the topic of hiking clothes. This video is going to cover the basics of layering, and then I'm also going to show you some of the specific hiking clothes that I use and love. So let's dive right in by talking about hiking clothing material. So what the clothes are made of. In general, I avoid cotton. Cotton holds on to moisture, so that can leave you feeling really sweaty in hot conditions. And then if the weather changes or it just gets colder, that can leave you feeling very cold and wet. So in general, avoid cotton clothing when it comes to hiking. Instead of cotton, look for clothing made out of polyester, nylon, or merino wool. All of those materials are going to be a lot more moisture wicking. So that's a term that you're probably going to see in a lot of clothing descriptions, and that's exactly what you want. So now let's talk about our base layers, the clothing that is in direct contact with your skin. Again, you really want these layers to be moisture wicking, to remove that sweat off the skin and help it dry faster so that you don't stay wet and sweaty. For hiking bottoms, you have tons of options between shorts and pants, both of which we'll go over today. Now, I live in Utah, I hike in the desert a lot, and I wear shorts most of the time in the summer. However, if you're in an area where ticks are very prevalent, for example, you might want to wear pants year-round to better protect yourself from that. For shorts, I have a really cheap pair of just athletic sort of running shorts that I got at TJ Maxx years ago, and I wear those all of the time. I also have the Patagonia 9 Trails shorts, which I really like. So the more athletic or running type of shorts would work for hiking. I also have a more durable pair of shorts that I'm actually wearing right now. These black shorts are from Athleta, and they are just made of a much more durable material, which is great for hiking if you're going to rub up against a rock or a branch or just want to sit on rough surfaces. These type of shorts that just are made with a more durable fabric would be a great option. I also like how they have a little zipper pocket here for something like a chapstick or maybe a snack. So those are kind of the options that I'm thinking about when it comes to shorts. Now, when it comes to pants, this is the area that I had the most trouble finding something that worked for me, because I want pants that are going to be breathable, that stretch and move with me on the trail, that are comfortable, but also just look good, right? I want something that's functional and that just fits my style. So I had the hardest time finding a pair of pants for that, and I have two that I'm gonna show you today. So this first pair of pants is the Prana Sky Canyon Jogger, and I'm wearing a size 6. I will link to most, if not all, of the clothing that I show you guys in the description box below the video, so make sure to check that out for further information and like the sizes that I'm wearing. But these Prana pants are perfect for hiking. They are going to be a very durable option. I just think that they're very flattering, they're very comfortable. These pants are super durable, they're quick drying, and they have a UPF of 50+. The next pair of pants I have are the Prana Cohen pant. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. I'm wearing a size small tall. When I found these, I was so excited because they are really, really thin and lightweight. So for summer hiking, if you're somewhere where you really do need to be wearing pants, these are going to be a durable, lightweight, breathable pant. I think they are really cute and flattering. They move and stretch with me as I'm like climbing and hiking, and I am obsessed with the waistband. So that's probably my favorite part of this whole thing, is it's a nice wide waistband. It's very stretchy and just overall a really comfortable pant. So the question that you might be asking yourself at this point is, well, what about yoga pants? Can I wear yoga pants or athletic tights hiking? And yes, I have totally done that. They are so comfortable, nice and stretchy, move with you. The downside to yoga pants is that they are not going to be durable. If you rub up against a branch or a boulder, those types of pants are just going to rip a lot easier. So maybe don't wear your favorite pair. And then again, just reiterating, make sure that the fabric that they are made out of is a moisture wicking fabric. So what pants or shorts that you wear is totally up to you and your particular hike. I'm gonna say this a ton of times throughout this video, but what you wear and how much clothing you pack should be adjusted for your particular hike, the duration, where you are, and the weather. So there's not a cut and dry thing to wear on every single hike, but these are just some of the options and some of the things that I think through when it comes to the hiking clothes that I choose. Now let's move on to hiking shirts. You guys have heard me talk about it a million times, but this Patagonia Capilene Cool Daily Hoodie is my all-time favorite summer hiking shirt. This is actually my newest hiking clothing shirt. I have a blue one that you've seen in tons of my videos probably, and it's the same material as this one, it's just a little bit thicker. So this is kind of my newest one. I love it. The Patagonia Capilene Cool material is perfect for hot weather hiking. They make tank tops out of it, they make t-shirts out of it. This, I just love the long sleeve version because then I don't have to apply sunscreen to my shoulders and my arms a million times throughout the day. So it actually has some UPF protection. There's a hood on here for additional sun protection, and it's just my go-to hiking shirt for the hot summer months. The Capilene Cool material is just designed to keep you cool, and I absolutely love it. Nick has the guy's version of it. He loves it. So it's a great all-around shirt that I have recommended a million times. Like I said, I've also worn a t-shirt. This one right here is from Athleta, and it's made of, again, just that quick drying, moisture wicking material, no cotton here. I am all about the crop top life. So I love these cute little crop top tees and just tank tops, all that kind of stuff I wear all the time throughout the summer. Now, if I'm gonna be going on a colder hike, let's say in the fall or something, for my base layer, I'll choose something that is a little bit thicker and warmer for those colder hikes. So we have covered the base layer and just some of the clothing that I choose to wear that is in contact with my skin. The next layer is going to be your mid layers, or the layers that really add warmth. For this layer, something like a puffy jacket with a synthetic fill or a polyester fleece would be great options. The general guide is to pack at least 2 mid layers on a trip, but again, that should be adjusted for your particular hike, and depending on where you are and the time of year, you might need to consider warmer layers for your legs as well. For my mid layers, I have a fleece, this gray fleece I wear all the time. It's great because you can have it in your backpack or you can actually hike with it on depending on the temperature. I'm wearing a size medium here. And then I also have my pink puffy jacket, which you have seen for years on this channel, and I absolutely love it. It's the Patagonia Nano Puff jacket. It is really pretty small and lightweight for the warmth that it provides. It's a synthetic fill, which means if it does happen to get a little bit wet, it's still going to be insulating. Whereas a down jacket, if that gets wet, that is no longer helpful. So I really like to have a synthetic fill for my puffy jacket, and a hood is also essential for me on at least one of my mid layers. A hood goes a long way to keeping you warm. So if you can seal in the heat around your neck and your head, it's just gonna keep you so much warmer. So I really like to make sure that one of my mid layers has a hood. Now we're ready to talk about the outer layer. This is going to be the layer that provides wind and rain protection. Keeping dry is key to avoiding hypothermia. So that's where your rain jacket and your rain pants come in. Now, I always pack a rain jacket in my backpack, even if the weather says it's supposed to be a beautiful sunny day, because I have gotten into the mountains so many times where it said it was not supposed to rain, and sure enough, it's raining in the mountains. So the weather in the mountains is often unpredictable, and it's important to be prepared in the event that some sort of storm rolls through. Now, depending on the hike, you might also want to bring along rain pants as well, because again, staying dry is very important. Another great thing about a rain jacket or rain pants is that they will also protect you from the wind. So wind can be very chilling, and even if it's not raining, a rain jacket can be really helpful in keeping you warm and blocking some of that wind. Now, a few things to mention when it comes to buying a rain jacket. Be aware that when something says water resistant, that is not the same as waterproof. So when you're comparing jackets and prices, make sure you're comparing two things that are both waterproof. If you're in a sustained downpour, just with tons and tons of rain, a water-resistant jacket is eventually going to soak through, leaving you wet, which is exactly what you want to avoid on the trail. Another rain jacket thing to think about is breathability. So if you have to wear a rain jacket while you're hiking, you want it to be made out of material that's going to be somewhat breathable so it doesn't trap in all of the sweat and moisture and then leaving you wet. So rain jackets, you want waterproof and breathable. Again, rain pants might also be necessary depending on where you're hiking. Since I live and hike in the desert a lot, I don't carry rain pants on every single hike, but depending on where you are and how long you're hiking and all that sort of stuff, rain pants might be essential. I have the Arc'teryx Zeta SL rain jacket, size medium. This is a super light and packable shell for hiking. It's waterproof and made of a breathable Gore-Tex. Just a couple other things to consider. If you're hiking somewhere where there are a lot of mosquitoes or flies or ticks, like we already mentioned, you might want to consider long sleeves, long pants, or clothes with built-in insect repellent. Also, you can get bug net clothing. So I know they make little hats that have a little bug net here that will just keep your face and your neck protected from mosquitoes if there happen to be a lot of them where you're going. Okay, so let's bring it all together. So far, we have talked about the material that you want your hiking clothes to be made out of. We've talked about the layers of clothing that are going to be in direct contact with your skin. We've talked about mid layers, which are going to be the layers that add warmth. And then we talked about the outer layers, which are the layers that provide wind and rain protection. All of this works together and all of this is important. Packing these layers will allow you to adapt to unpredictable and changing weather conditions on the trail.
Oh my god, I'm actually roasting right now.
It's important to be prepared. You want to be able to think ahead and try to anticipate the conditions that you might experience and then pack for them. So it's really, really important to have these layers. So again, what you specifically pack and how much should be tailored to your specific hike, the time of year, where it is, the weather you're expecting, and all that kind of stuff. So it's not a cut and dry thing where, hey, just pack all this for every hike you ever do around the world. It really is a system that should be adapted for each hike. So that wraps up this video, a general guide to hiking clothes and layering. If you have any questions, just make sure to comment below. I'm here to help you guys. And like I mentioned, in the description box, I'll have more information, links to all of the clothes that I showed you and all of the sizes that I wear, that kind of stuff. So make sure to subscribe to my channel before you go, and I hope to catch you in next week's video.